Let's go. 8:30 on the dot. Would you look at that? 8:30 on the motherfucking dot, bro. That actually is insane. Shit. There we go. There we go. Where's my Discord? Right there. Dang. Let. Let's put that. The fuck. There we go. So boys, this beat that you are hearing right now, this is a Viper type beat. It is called Morning Meth. It's produced by 502 Funeral. Shout out to 502 Funeral on this Morning Meth type beat. Shit is sick, dude. Also shout out to Brandon Lucia for the thumbnail to this, of course. Brandon Lucia. Yeah. This Minecraft villager had a couple fucking pieces of bread, had to pop them in his face. Trying to trade me an emerald for a piece of bread. Are you serious? You get popped up in the face, boy. Shit. Then I fucked around and caught a case, boy. Shit. It's GTA, man. Alright, hang on, hold up. Alright, that's enough of this. Enough of this. Enough of this. Let's get into it. Ah! Welcome, welcome, welcome. How we doing? 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 Like I said, that beat is called Morning Meth. So definitely be sure to check that one out. How we doing, guys? How we doing? Belchman. What's up, brother? Me and Belchman the other day, aka Joe Obama, we were playing Grand Theft Auto. Dude, I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. That shit was awesome. We definitely gotta do that again. If anybody has Grand Theft Auto on PC, join the Discord, hop in. Let's play some Grand Theft Auto. Roach Dog, how you doing, man? Drowned. Destiny is Lucid. Red Dr. Mario. Belchman, of course. Tassio S. Kimball. Snoop Doo. DMT Infinity. Sohib Lugami. Were you one of the people that was saying last week that I can't pronounce your name? There was a couple people. I can't remember who. But I could see it could be you because I'm not sure if I pronounce it right. Nectarine, Cowdy Loopy, Christian Lies, Brandon Lucia, how you guys doing, man? Glad to see you in here. Seriously, while I was reading off your names, this little sudden feeling of happiness just hit me. Deadass. CNL Game Guys, how you doing, man? Yo, I'm gonna lose my virginity tonight. I'm hyped. You being for real? You being for real? Are you just saying some bullshit, or are you being for real? Let me know. Be straight up. Great Path, how you doing, man? I'm banned, Noah, but I still can play modded servers. Damn. Yeah, because I saw what you posted on Discord. You said you got a 30-day ban. That sucks, dude. That sucks. It honestly kind of surprising to me because, you know, they made Grand Theft Auto free. So it's honestly to be expected. You just open the floodgates. You're basically saying, come in. It's to be expected that people are just going to be modding and hacking and just going nuts, you know, just free for all. So honestly, I kind of thought maybe they were honestly just going to give people a free path or a free pass. I mean, that's kind of what I was a little optimistic maybe because I was really hoping that somebody would like level me up and give me a bunch of money. Somebody did give me a little bit of money. It wasn't a bunch though. It was only like $100,000. But whatever, I'll take it, dude. I bought my first apartment with that money. I just ate dinner and I feel a lot better. I've been crying all day, but I feel alleviated. Damn. You know, but sometimes it's good. Sometimes you gotta cry. It's been, I don't know how the weather is where you're at, but over here in my neck of the woods, man, it's been gloomy every single day for like a week straight. And yeah, it certainly does kind of fuck with your mood a little bit. It just makes you feel a little bit down. Noah, I know this is a bit personal, but it's not like you save these live streams, so I don't mind sharing as I feel connection with your content. I finally found myself a love interest for the first time in 6 years. Hey, man, that's beautiful. That's an awesome thing. That's an awesome thing, man. 6 years, too. That's a long time. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Enjoy it. Enjoy this. These first moments of the infatuation process. Enjoy it. Don't go crazy. Don't go nuts. But enjoy it. No, if you want to play modded servers like RP ones, download 5M. It is good. What is 5M? Is that going to get me banned? I don't want to do anything that's going to get me banned. Because if I get banned, my life is over. If my Grand Theft Auto character gets reset, my life is over. I'm a level 13. I have a $130,000 apartment. Dude, and I have like a freaking moped. You know what I'm saying? Like, things are going well. I can't afford a ban at this point. I'm going to do a race in NR 2003 tonight with a bunch of friends. Give me sauce, God luck, says Maskey Official. Maskey! Eric Van D, am I correct? Maskey and Eric Van D, are you guys the same person? But either way, whether you are or you aren't, you're doing a race in the NR 2003 tonight. Well, I'm going to look up what an NR 2003 is. I want to get a good visual representation. Wait, is this a... Oh, this is like a virtual thing. Okay. Yeah, it's like a virtual race. Still, though, that's sick. You have the wheel and everything? I have a friend who has he's really into race games. Race games are like really such like a cult following thing. Like there's people who are just really, really into it. They look awesome. I've never been really into them, but they look awesome. But either way, man, best luck to you. Dude, you're at least going to get top 2. I see a top 2 in your future. Hey, Noah, I made a meme for the beanie challenge. Is it in the Reddit or the Discord? And what is your name? In whichever one you did. Or did you just post it? Did you just do it? Oh, yeah, you just did it. I see my entry for the memes for beanies. Oh, my God. All right, check this out. I forgot about that. I forgot that I did that. Okay, hold up. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to keep that. We're just going to place this. Let's alter this just a tad. Ah, shit. Now I made it normal. I low-key like my face better when it looks like this. This is how we're going to start. Yes. This is how we're going to start reviewing things. All right, that I pull over onto the screen. But this is, so Heebs. We did it, boys. What does that say on there? A young aspiring for world, NoahForWorld will conquer 5-leaf clover. The prophecy has been set. Circa 1999. 5-leaf clover is here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I got this thing ready to go at any time. I can cash this in. There's going to be a time in my life where I'm going to need a little luck. I'm just going to pull this out of my wallet and be like, I cash it in. I'm going to go to Walmart and just get boom, boom, boom. Get the grocery cart full of just TVs, PS4s, Xboxes. Walk up there and be like, all right, the total is $3,000 and 500 cents or something like that. So be like, not today, actually. Today is my lucky day. You son of a bitch. And they'll be like, whew. Yeah, they're going to give me the receipt and say, get the hell out of here, dude. You earned it. Where'd my comments go? I need to find a follow-up from, who was it? It was CNL. It was CNL. I want to find that follow-up, brother. Yeah, he said, I'm going to lose my virginity tonight. And then I asked if he was bullshitting or if he was serious. He said, I'm for real. Dude, this is a big moment in your life. It's a big moment in your life. But don't put too much pressure in it. because then you're just gonna freak yourself out, dude. Just go into it. Just go into it with your foot. Just put your shoulders back. Feel like it's like, man, I got this. It's like, do your thing. Just get in there and do your thing, man. And enjoy this. This is a moment that you'll remember for all time. For all time. Yeah, I remember my first time. We're not going to really talk about it that much, but I certainly remember my first time. I remember a funny moment for my first time, actually. It was at a party, and we were in the bedroom, doing our thing, doing, what you do. And then all of a sudden, I just heard banging on the door. And we were at a party, so it was my friend, and he was drunk, and he just was like, Noah! Like, screaming my name. Dude, and I got so freaked out. It, like, freaked me out. Like, dude, this is already a stressful moment for me, man, and you're going to do this on top of that? Freaked me the fuck out. I was like, oh, shit, dude. It took me a minute to kind of recuperate and get back to it. You are all appreciate. Thank you all for acknowledging my personal evolution of life. Seriously, thank you all for letting me open myself. Enjoy the show, brothers and sisters. It says DMT Infinity. DMT. Brothers for life. Ben Spice Bag. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing all right. Yeah, I'm doing all right. These past couple days, just been like drowsy. I don't know what it is. I just feel like low energy, I guess you could say. But I feel fine. Just a little low energy. It's kind of annoying, honestly. Would you like to have a kid, Noah? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, I really, really, really want to have a kid. Not like right now. But yeah, eventually, for sure. I look forward to being a dad. I think about this a lot, actually. I think about it a lot. I look forward to being a pops. Too much kush. Oh yeah, there's been plenty of times in my life. By the way, Freedom Fighter, what's up, man? How you doing? There's been plenty of times in my life where I took the kush and I went a little bit too far. A story I was thinking of earlier. I probably told it to you guys before, but my first dab story. First time I ever did a dab. And dabs are nuts. Because here's what's the craziest thing about them. There are motherfuckers out there right now. Like, there are motherfuckers out there that do dabs every day. Every day. They be doing dabs. I'm like, bro, you guys need to chill, man. That shit, I don't know how you do it. You guys are insane. You guys are literally insane. You guys are wild, dude. Doing dabs every day. The first time I ever did a dab, I literally I was driving home. 5-minute drive from the apartment I was at to my apartment. 5 minutes. I was driving. I'm just like high as shit, dude. And I'm like, all right, I got this. Because I didn't want to spend the night. You ever go to somebody's house? You ever hanging out with somebody? And, like, you're acquainted with them. You're cool. Maybe it's a work friend or something. But staying the night at this house is not an option. It's just not going to happen. There is not a single universe in the fucking multiverse where I stayed the night at this guy's house. You know what I'm saying? You ever been in that sort of situation? That was this situation for me. Not staying at this guy's house. I'm going home. So I drove home. And I was just high as shit. Just focusing like this. Just getting it. Making sure I'm checking all my windows like every 30 seconds. And it's not a smart thing to do. Not a smart thing to do. But fucking, I'm honest, dude. That's what I was doing. All right? And I was just driving. And then I was like, dude, I'm lost. It's like, dude, I am lost right now. I have no idea where I am. I think I've been driving for like an hour. I was like, shit. So I pulled over. Got on my phone, pulled out my Google Maps. I had only been driving for like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I was like, oh my God. Did I use the Google Maps to get home? 5-minute drive. Literally just like a 3-turn drive. That shit, I don't understand how people can do that every day. It's insane. Would you prefer a certain gender of your kid? No. Either one's fine. I will say, when I was younger, and even now, for some reason, I've always pictured my first child being a girl. I don't know why. I've always had that image, and it wouldn't surprise me either, because I have a brother. Like almost all of my cousins are males. It's like where my family is like male predominant. So I feel like, the natural sort of like nature balances itself out, right? So I'm probably going to have a daughter, potentially 10 of them. I think actually I might have 10 daughters. I think that's my plan right now. As of now, that's my plan. I'm calling the cops on you, says Ethan. No, dude, I got connects. I got connections. You'll call them on me and they'll be like, no, not him. Not him. We know that guy. We know him well. He used to throw fucking chairs in the pool. However, I'll never live down that coyote gangbang. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd be able to live that down either. Tassio and Drowned are always arguing in the chat. I think it's so funny. Drowned said, you weren't. You're just a pussy. I can remember, I don't know why, but that just reminded me of a time when I was really young. And I was at this, there's this place in Indiana. It's called Perfect North. It's like a ski place. And like my parents took me and my brother up there for like a day trip to go like skiing. And we actually tried snowboarding at first. Me and my brother, because we skateboarded. We're like, yeah, we're snowboarders. Let's snowboard. We got the snowboards. We got them on. Went up to the top of the hill. Dude, snowboarding is so fucking hard. And Ethan, I know you snowboard. Young Ethan in here is a fucking beast. But yeah, dude, I tried that shit. I was like, this is impossible. So we switched over to skis. But I can remember being on the ski lift. Those ski lifts are fucking nuts. There's some of them where they're like there is zero room for error. If you mess up, there goes your day. There goes your good day at the ski resort. You're fucked. You might go to the hospital, dude. Like they're moving so fast. There's not a whole lot of room, and they like swing in like, and as soon as you like your ass hits the seat, it kind of like slows down for just a second, and then it speeds up again. It's so weird. But yeah, there was like these two guys. It was me and my dad. We were going up on the ski lift, and there was two guys sitting next to us, and these were like stereotypical, like skater, snowboarder types. And he was like, dude, they were talking to each other like, dude, you're not gonna hit this hill with me, bro. Dude, you are a serious puss pants. Serious puss pants. And he kept saying that over and over again. Dude, I was probably like 11. I was like, I've never heard that before. What is that? What does the tea bag say today? Every beat of your heart is a rhythm of your soul. Facts. Or maybe Noah doesn't want a son who conquers millions because he's for world and wants to prevent it. No, my son will be he'll be a good ruler. He'll bring peace upon the lands. My son will fix this Keemstar H3 drama. That's what my son's gonna do. That's his ultimate, he's going to conquer millions along the way. But that's like really the precipice of his reign. I'd name my daughter Nirvana or Infinity. Something cool to me, but that'll get her swirlies in middle school. I'd name my son... Dude, by the way, Roach Dog Jr., I'm not sure. I don't get notifications for YouTube on my phone. But the other day I was watching, I think it was the H3 video, or it was Keemstar's response video. It was one of those that I was watching, and I saw you in the comments. I was like, oh shit, that's Roach Dog. I don't know if you saw that or not. Once I got off too soon and I hit my head on my friend's skis and I almost got decapitated, but I was wearing a helmet. Dude. Yeah, that's crazy. That reminds me of a time I almost got decapitated. It's weird how like, yeah, you guys say like the one little thing, it just gives me, boom, it just fires a memory. But I remember this was elementary school. I was on the bus going home, and it used to like drop me off on like this weird corner. Like it would drop me off in a corner, and then I get off and the bus would like turn the corner around. But I remember took the bus, got off, and then I saw something shiny on the ground, and I was a little kid. You know, if you see something shiny, you got to go pick it up. So I saw something shiny on the ground. I was like, oh, what is that? And I walked towards it, bent down to get it, and then I swear to God, the bus like turned the corner, and like the buses are long, and there's like Like the tail is big. It like turned. And I swear to you, I was underneath the tail end of the bus. Like as it was turning the corner, the bus like came. It's hard to explain. It was like swinging out, and I was like under it. Oh. And I remember like after that, I was like, oh my God. And then I went home and like probably played Foursquare or some shit. Noah, give me a hug. You need a hug, brother? Do you need a hug, brother? Mo, my man. Ah, shit. Look at that. This is the hug cam. Bring it in, my guy. Bring it in. Rest your head on my shoulder. Yes. It's gonna be alright, bro. I'm telling you. I'm patting the camera. It's gonna be alright, dude. We're gonna make it through this shit. Alright, bro? Bros. Alright, now back up. Now, seriously, get away from me, dude. That was a little too close. A little too close for my comfort. Noah, kiss us. In your dreams, pal. I made that mistake a long time ago. I love your Kurt art in the back. Thank you. Thank you. My mother actually painted that. Nah, dude, wasn't me. Papa Roach had a lot of kids. There's multiple of us. What? There's no way. Well, I guess maybe there is a way. Same username, same profile picture, unless there's a meme I'm unaware of. Shit, bro. Shit. Zane Holes. Holes? Hules? Holes? Noah is my world. Zane. My brother. Look at that. I always forget there's a heart on this cup. This is my teacup. Every time I drink tea, it's got to be out of this cup. That's facts. Fun fact, Noah's son is in my basement. Yeah, right now he's going through some training. He's being trained like a Spartan warrior. And that training ground is in Tassio, or Drown's basement, I mean. There's a lot of Roach Dog Juniors, don't worry about it. What the fuck? Is this a meme that I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna search this up. I'm just gonna Google search Roach Dog Jr. What the hell? This is a thing. This is actually a thing. Okay. I'm being put on to new knowledge right now, and you're coming with me. This is gonna continue. I'm gonna keep forgetting that I have my camera like this. All right, but look at this. I gotta like get it to where. I don't know if you can read that. I don't know if it's clear or not. All right, this looks good. Roach Dog Jr. There we go. Roach Dog Jr. is a known alias of another dimensional godlike being whose powers far exceed our own. If he wished, he could annihilate reality with a single thought. However, most continue. Dude. Full name, The Roach Dog Jr. Guardian of the Eternal Gates. So, okay, either this is a thing or you made this. God tier characters from games. God tier. That's so funny. Yeah, so basically, so if that wasn't you, that means I responded to some dude's comment the other day. And I was like, yo, what's up, bro? I literally said, what's up, Roach? Fancy seeing you here. That's what I said to him. He's probably like, what the hell? Who the fuck is this guy? Hugs you, shoves you to the floor. Last week you drank tea out of something else. Oh yeah, well I got my go-to. I see. This is what if I'm drinking tea at home, relaxing. This is what it is. But if I'm on the go, this is my on-the-go tea. See what I mean? And also this has more quantity, so I can get a little bit more in there if I wish. But if I'm at home just sitting, this is the one. What does NoahForWorld mean? I really don't know. Like in terms of how I came up with that name, I actually have no idea. I don't remember making my channel. Like I can remember having the idea like, you know, like, yeah, I want to make a new YouTube channel and like I want it to be, you know, and I want to like kind of take it serious and, you know, like let's go, like let's get it. I remember having that thought and like I remember thinking about a name. I remember coming up with little ideas being like, nah, that's not right. That's not right. But I don't remember that moment where I was like, NoahForWorld. I don't remember that. I don't. I really wish I did. Mo said something. What did he say? Something about choosing girls, choosing women. Noah, tell me how to pick between two girls. Okay. Here's the best thing you can do. Straight up. Here's the best thing you can do. And all right, this is gonna be a little graphic. Okay, this is gonna be maybe a little PG-13. But this is what you got to do. You might already know what I'm about to say. You need to jerk off. Okay, I'm just saying it. And in that, like after you've done it, there's like 2 minutes of clarity where you're not thinking with that member of your body. And in that moment, that's when you know. That's when you know. NoahForWorld sounds like something BS Noah would say. Perhaps high school dancer Noah at a high school performance saying NoahForWorld. No, that my name sounds like something before shrooms Noah would say. Perhaps high school dancer Noah. Yeah, that was pretty accurate. I mean, when I had that thought, that was definitely BS Noah. I see a Brandon Lucia comment on a Cumtown podcast clip. Oh, I seen. Yeah. Post nut clarity. It's real. It's real. Although it can be achieved. You don't need to be post nut. You don't need to be post nut to achieve that clarity. But it's certainly a shortcut. It's certainly a shortcut. I have back problems because when I was in grade 7, we went to Canada's Wonderland for March break, and I went on this ride called the Bat, and it inverts. My ear touched my chest. My ear touched my chest? Holy crap. What's it called? Canada's Wonderland. The Bat. See if we can look up this ride, bro. This ride. The Bat. Dude, we're going to go on a POV experience. Y'all ready for this? There's no sound. It's okay. I'm just going to be right here. Don't worry about me. I'm just going to be right here. Oh, wait. I have the sound turned down. There we go. There's a little bit of sound. Chris Hernandez. What's up, bro? What do you miss? We were just talking about post-nut clarity a little bit. But right now, we're on the Bat. This ride apparently fucked up Gray Path's back. And we're going to try and see what that's like. And this is in Canada? This is in Canada? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, never mind. So was it on that loop right there? Oh, no, you said the part where it inverts? Oh, so now it goes backwards. I see. Yeah, there's a ride like this at Kings Island, too. It's pretty genius in terms of, like, ride architecture. Yeah, it's crazy. But these videos never do rides justice. Because, like, they just, like, look smooth, and it's like the video makes it look like nothing, dude. Dude, I'll tell you. Okay, look at this. Let's flip this computer screen. This is the Voyager, the Voyage Holiday World. Yeah, let's get this one.
I like your tattoos. What are those numbers on your arm?
This movie looks pretty good, by the way. It looks, yeah. I think it'd be worth a watch. Jesus. Alright. The Voyage Holiday World. No, you check out the bedroom pop rough beat I sent you. Yes, I will. After this video, I'll have some words. After this video, I'll have some words. Look at me, I'm just on the tracks. Look at me. Just look at me down here riding this ride. I'm just riding this ride. Don't worry about me. This ride though is insane. I've been to Holiday World a few times in my life, and this is, yeah, this ride's the shit. And it's wooden, dude. Wooden roller coaster rides, they fuck you up. Yeah! There's this part coming up. Yeah, there's like these little tunnels. Dude, and you gotta ride with your hands up. If you don't ride with your hands up, right here, you gotta keep your hands up. Because it looks like you're gonna touch the top, but you aren't. Don't worry, you're good. Unless you're like 7 foot tall. You gotta keep your hands up at all times. That's how you prove you're a macho man. Shit's crazy, dude. Mind if I ride this ride? Yeah, Shako, hop on. Shako, hop on. It's a good time. Imagine imagine being at the top of one of those little things. Like right here. Yeah, this would be a good spot. You're at the top and you just, boom, you just hop in. Just riding, dude. Shit's always insane. Dude, I'll tell you what though. And it still goes. This is a really long ride. These ones. These rides, dude. These are the scariest rides that you can go on, is these, they take you all the way to the top. It's fucking insane when you get up there. But you're trying to play it cool, though. My goodness, with that song. Yeah, you're trying to play it cool, though. You're like, nah, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. You look over at your bro, you're like, hey, bro. You try to give a smile on your face. You're like, this is awesome, right? You're just looking down, thinking about all the shit that could go wrong. All this shit that could go wrong. It's like, wait a second. What if, like, the brakes don't work? And we just smash the ground? Like, we're dead. We're dead. And the worst part is, you're at the top, and it feels like forever. It's crazy, dude. It sucks, man. These videos never do them justice. Because it's a mental thing, really. Brandon said, look up Ghost Blasters at the Santa Cruz Boardwalk. Of course, of course. Ghost Blasters. Thank you for the $2, by the way, Brandon. I appreciate you. What am I looking up? Ghost Blasters. Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. POV. This is one of those rides where you like shoot stuff. Alright, I'm in for it. O'Reilly. Oh my god, dude. Yo, here's a little hot take, man. I don't like that guy. Straight up. Yo, PewDiePie is ripped? What do you mean? Oh, like ripped like in, like he's got muscle? Like he's muscular? I remember one time I was on one of those things and the kid next to me was screaming in fear and I was pissing myself laughing. Flat Noah. Dude, Flat Stanley was the shit back in the day. Alright. Imagine if I was in this ride and you had to shoot me. Oh, dude, I could live edit like that. I could just be like part of the ride. Yeah, I like that. Alright. I'm gonna be this guy. It's dark. I had to hide my camera. What's up, bro? Try and shoot me. Try and shoot me, you bitch. You missed. Oh, shit. I fucked up. I accidentally dragged my... Damn it. Damn it. Hang on, I can fix this. There we are. And we're back. And we back. This reminds me of the Bud Lightyear ride at Disney World. This little Buzz Lightyear ride where you can just fucking get on there and just shoot a bunch of shit. You're just like ta 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 ta. Dude, let's check out. I'm gonna look up PewDiePie. Ripped. What? Ripped. Is this like a meme? Yeah, this is a meme. That's some other dude, I think. Yeah, I think so. I didn't see your stream since a very long time ago. Jeez. It says Vision. Vision. It's been a long time, man, but we're welcoming you back with open arms. Of course. How are you doing, sad emo boy? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm you know, once a sad emo boy, always a sad emo boy. So, you know, that's always going to be a part of me, but you know, those days are behind. No. Check Marcia's Insta. Okay. Marcia Instagram. Oh, this right here. So weird that I'm even looking at this. But you know, he's a legend, you know, he is. For better or for worse, whatever your opinions on the guy are, he's a legend. Yeah, dude, he's a little beast. What's he even doing? Oh, he's on a ladder. I thought he was just like doing like parkour or some shit. Yeah, dude, he's been hitting the gym. He's been eating a lot of Swedish fish. I've heard those are actually really good for you. I might be the youngest NoahForWorld OG sauce boy. You might be. There's a... Are you younger than 5 years old? Because there's a sauce boy in there that's 5 years old. I don't know. I just made that up. Probably is, though. There used to be a place called Crystal Palace. It was an indoor amusement park. Being an adult, it would be super lame. But as a kid, it was so dope. No, dude. They keep those amusement parks pretty adult-friendly as well. And the way they do that is they have alcohol. They just basically give you a bunch of alcohol. And you just like get fucked up. And you like let your kids run around. It's a win-win, you know? You sound like the guy who made Midnight Gospel. Yeah, like the, are you talking about the things I say or literally my voice? Because I like Duncan Trussell. I'm a big Duncan Trussell fan. That is such an American talk. What? PewDiePie is my favorite parkour master. Dude, there was a period of time where I was steady watching parkour videos. Steady. I was really into learning how to flip and stuff. I learned how to front flip. I learned how to back flip too. There was a period in my life where I could fucking back flip with the best of them. I'd be back flipping over shit. I'd be back flipping off this, off that. And it was solid. I can't back flip anymore. If you gave me a day, you were like, Noah, May 25th, relearn how to backflip. I'd be like, okay. I would bow and I'd be like, fuck yeah, let's get it. Give me a day and I feel like I could get it back. Somebody's pinging me, dude. Somebody's testing me. So I'm in a great path. Just because you were talking about dabs earlier. My man, he's hitting me up. Dude, you're lucky Thomas ain't here, brother. Lucky Thomas ain't here because he would have something hella serious to say about that. Somebody asked me, would you ever consider becoming a Freemason? You know, I have considered it. I have thought about it. Because there are times in my life, there are times when I find myself really craving, like talking about, you know, like the esoteric, talking about sort of occult stuff and like, I enjoy that sort of talk. I like talking about that stuff. I think it's fun. It's interesting to learn about. So I've thought about, you know, maybe I should join like a Freemasonry and like join a lodge or something. And I looked into it actually. I looked into lodges around me and I went to like their Facebook pages and all that shit. And then I realized, yeah, I'm not going to get what I'm looking for out of this because it's just like a bunch of like old white dudes and they just like hang out and like drink beer. And that's fine. You know, that's fun. I'm sure that's a good time, but that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, so I feel like I wouldn't really enjoy it the way I would like to. And then on top of that, you know, being a Freemason has certain connotations and there's some weirdness to it, that's for sure. No, what have you been reading? Dude, I'm glad you asked actually. This is the book I've been reading recently. Thomas joined the Freemasons. I'm not sure. I feel like Thomas maybe would be a Freemason. Potentially I could see that. I don't know, though. I don't know. It's a deep question for Thomas. He would take some time pondering that. This is what I've been reading recently. Man's Search for Meaning. Viktor E. Frankl. This book is good, dude. I definitely recommend checking this out. What this is by a Holocaust survivor, and he's a psychologist, and he was in the Holocaust, a Jewish dude, and it's not about, well, it is, like, he talks about what it was like being in a concentration camp. He was in Auschwitz and then got transferred to a couple others, but he spent a lot of time in Auschwitz. He talks about, you know, kind of the day-to-day, but it's really about the psychological impact and, like, how you can be in an environment like that where literally, like, it's hell on earth, you know. It can't get much worse than that. And, like, being in that environment, but still, you know, trying to find meaning, trying to find purpose within it. And it's very interesting. Very good read so far. I'm about halfway done with it. Cult vibes. Yeah, big cult vibes. Dude, my biggest dream, you know, you can call it a cult if you want. I call it having a good ass time. My biggest dream is to one day buy a big plot of land in like fucking Utah or like, I don't know, Montana, somewhere that's really flat. Buy a big plot of land, build a bunch of tiny homes, like get a nice little like community of tiny homes. And there's like a little park in the middle. Maybe, hopefully, there'd be a little lake next to it or like a decent sized pond, you know, just to make it nice. And then motherfuckers come out there and we just live in this tiny home community. You know, you can call it a cult if you want, because, I mean, we're not really going to be doing anything like that. We're just going to be chilling. But it's really just like, kind of like a commune a little bit. No, what kind of tea are you sipping on? This is, I don't know. I'll look it up. It's called Stress Relief. I mean, they all have a name like that. The name is just kind of like, the name really doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't describe the flavor or anything. This is the one, though. See, it doesn't even say what's in it. This is the one. Kava Stress Relief. So it's kava flavor, I guess. That's what it is, kava. It's kava flavor, man. Come on. What the fuck you think? What are you thinking, dude? How do you have time to read? Scheduling? Well, what I read, I usually don't read for that long. I mean, all you need is like 30 minutes. 30 minutes a day. It's sometimes, I mean, right now, dude. Right now, I mean, really the past like couple months or whatever, had nothing but time. But, I mean, that's beginning to end. But, yeah. No, it's good. It's good. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. 30 minutes a day. Just like 30 to 45 minutes. That's all I really do. But also, the main reason why I kind of been on a big reading kick is I've been trying to train my attention span because I feel like I've just really lost my ability to focus over time. And I've been trying to correct that in various ways. And one of the ways is through reading. It's like, because to sit and just read a book for a minute, that's kind of a task. You know, like, even though you're literally not doing anything, you're just moving your eyes, like, it's a mental task to, like, dedicate, okay, this is for reading this book. I know it's going to be boring, but I'm going to do it. You sit down and you just read. If you can focus in and just read a book for 45 minutes, like, you're getting your brain used to just, like, chilling and just doing something for an extended period of time. Damn, you're hippie now, reading books, drinking tea, starting colds. What's next? What's next? Ayahuasca retreat 2021. That's what's fucking next. Sometimes your intelligence may oppose your immediate desire because it knows the long-term consequences. No, what do you think of this quote? Yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely facts. Yeah, I mean, that's just the curse of overthinking. You know, if you have there's something you want to do and you are prone to overthinking things, then you're going to think about, like, okay, this is all the things that could happen if it goes right. You know, this is how awesome it could be. But then immediately when you're done with that, you'll be like, but also, it could be this shitty too. Shit, man, yeah, that could be really shitty. And then it's hard to realize the shittiness, and then still do that thing. A lot of times you get caught in that shittiness. Yeah. I'm going to read that again. Sometimes your intelligence may oppose your immediate desire because it knows the long-term consequences. Yeah. I mean, it's just, you know, sometimes I think this is kind of a plague of really our, like, young people nowadays, the age of the internet, really. We're constantly in analysis mode. We're constantly analyzing everything. You got to know about this. I got to watch this video to find about that. I got to learn this little factoid. Let me read this article so I know about this. Oh, I feel like something's wrong with me. I'm going to Google, is this wrong with me? I'm going to check WebMD. We're constantly in this state of analyzing everything. We're just trying to analyze our own existence. And we're in that analysis, we forgot that we're fucking alive. We forgot that we have a life to live. It's like, dude, stop trying to analyze everything. Try and get out of your head, which is easier said than done. But you can do it. Get out of your head and just go live your life. And yeah, dude, you're going to look like an idiot. Get the fuck out here, dude. Hop in the game. You're standing over there in the corner, just like being all weird. Get in the game. We're waiting on you. We're waiting on you. Get your ass out here. And yeah, you're going to fall and look like a dumbass. But that's okay, because you're going to get up and fucking somebody's going to pass you the ball again. You know what I'm saying? You know what Yo, Noah, what do you think about this quote? Marijuana, kill cop. What? Marijuana, kill cop, counting money while I pill pop. Steve Jobs. Dude, Twisted Rage. You know what? Real quick, we got to put on some thankful music real fast. My nose itches every time I get on stream. I don't know why. Maybe it's like a nervous tick or something. Thankful music, that's right. There it is.
Searching for music for your next video? Then you need to check
I can't say anything until the music plays. There we go. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm fucking saying, baby. Alright, there we go, dude. Twisted Rage, you came in. I'm going to read that lyric again because I think it really is, or this quote actually, I think this is pretty enlightening as to what we were just talking about. Marijuana, kill cop, counting money while I pill pop. Steve Jobs said that. R.I.P. to a legend. Steve Jobs said that. Twisted Rage came in with the 5. Thank you, Twisted Rage. AKA my man Blue. Also, I listened to that beat you sent me. dude. And we were having that conversation last night, man. The progress is unreal, man. For real, the progression as an artist is unreal. And you know what? I could actually maybe play the beat a little bit. Maybe I could play a little beat a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. This is a bedroom pop type beat. Hopefully this isn't super loud. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Shit. Just gonna let this ride for a moment. Makes me want to do this. I need to get the... This is the new wave right here. It's like a metronome. Can y'all do that? Can y'all do this? Can y'all do this? Can you make your thumb look like that? Can you make it look like your thumb's broken? Probably not, bro. Probably can't do that. Because that's some Young Legends stuff. That's Young Legends only type stuff. This song makes you want to do that? Yeah, it does, man. This song makes you want to just smile and wave no. No, it's not going to happen. Damn, that's good, bro. I remember talking about it while I was playing GTA and see what you mean about it being the next big thing. Talking about bedroom pop? What's going to be the next big thing? Oh, the bright side, my lucid dreams are coming back. I was attacked by a dragon in my last dream. Dude. Yeah, I've been having some crazy ass dreams. I haven't written any down the past couple days, but yeah, every day I've just been having fucking weird ass dreams. Weirder than normal. Call tech support. Mr. D, what's up, man? How you doing? I think van life is sick, so I slip into U-Haul. Noah, what do you think about this quote? I think that quote is sick, so I'm gonna repeat it. I think van life is sick, so I slip into U-Haul. I love that. I just love those type of titles, honestly. Yo, yo, Yash, what's up, man? Yo, how do I put my video in Google Slides app on the iPad? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know anything. I haven't used Google Slides in a while. Probably about 2 years since probably my last PowerPoint presentation. Don't say you bored in front of your parents. You'll end up washing dishes. No, what do you think about this quote? Yeah, that fucking quote is facts, dude. That quote is facts. I can remember when I was a youngin'. And I would tell like my mom or dad I'm bored. Yeah, that's one. They're like, "Oh, you're bored? Oh, you're bored? Awesome. Why don't you go pick up sticks? Why don't you go pick up sticks, dude? Why don't you clean the room, do the dishes? There's always some shit to do." I remember one time, and I actually took my mom's advice on this. I told him I was like bored. I was like, "Mom, I'm fucking bored, dude. I don't know what the hell to do. I don't know what to do with myself." She was like, "Why don't you like go play dress up or something? Like go put like on an outfit or something." That's what she like told me, and I was like, at first I was like, that sounds stupid. But then like she left. She went to go do something, and I was home alone, I think. And I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna put on this like leather jacket, dude, and get my Guitar Hero guitar and get in front of the mirror and just pretend I'm a rock star. And that's what I did for like an hour. And I really think that was a transitional moment in my life and really set me on my path. Can you say happy B-Day to my friend? Of course, yeah. We're gonna get the birthday music. Yeah. Your friend Jack? Oh yeah, he definitely deserves a big happy birthday. Copyright free happy birthday music. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. I want to take a really good and special moment here. Mellow Jello. That's a beautiful name. Mellow, what's up, man? What's up, Mellow Mike? I'm gonna take a nice, beautiful moment because he said, "Can you say happy B-Day to my friend?" And this is, these guys are best friends actually. Mellow, Jello, and Jack. Happy birthday to Jack Mehoff. Seriously, dude, it's been another year around the sun, man, and it feels great. Jack Mehoff, thank you for fucking being a good guy. Thanks for having a birthday. Thanks for having a birthday, dude. Now get the hell out of here. You ever wear your mom's heels and walk around the house? Of course, yeah, dude. You gotta do that. What? If you're a little kid, you gotta do that. No, The Last of Us 2 comes out in a month. I'm so excited. Yeah, well, I know we briefly talked about this, but all the Last of Us 2 drama, people getting spoiled and stuff. I don't really know much about it. I've been kind of staying away from it. WTF, I never remembered my dreams only like once a month, but now I got fucking weird dreams like every night since a couple of weeks. It says human error. It happens, dude. It happens. Dude, I heard this theory. Okay, I had heard this theory. There's a couple people on YouTube talk about hippie stuff. And I know I'm weird, but I follow a couple guys on YouTube and they're like gurus. There's this guy, his name is Sadhguru. There's another guy. It's something guru. It's like Betty Guru or something like that. They're like two like spiritual, they're considered enlightened beings. And they're based in India. And I like watched their videos. And one of them was talking about if you sleep and your head is facing north every night. Look at where your bed's at and like the way you sleep. Is your head facing north? Because he was saying, and I don't know. I don't know any science to back this up, but it's just an interesting theory to think about. Because the Earth is like a big magnet. You got your north and south pole. And we're on the northern hemisphere, so we're being like pulled to the north. And he said something about how the continents are every year like on the northern hemisphere being pulled up. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't look into science to back it up, but he's saying if you're sleeping with your head to the north, well, in your blood you have iron. You have like just little bits of iron in there. If you're sleeping to the north, your blood is being pulled slowly every night, slowly because there's a big ass magnet to the north, and it's being pulled up. Your blood's getting pulled to your head, and that could cause you to have fucked up dreams. That's what he was saying. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. No, what do you think about these quote? Tessio haven't accomplished anything, and he'll be decapitated with a plastic dick. Man, I don't know about that quote. That quote I think might be a little bit too much out there. You know, magnets pulling the blood to your head. That makes more sense than that quote. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure there's zero science to back that up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to pull an Eddie Bravo and just say, you're going to have to look into it. You're going to have to look into it, dude. I mean, yeah, I don't know. The idea makes sense. So it is a little bit of alluring. But it certainly deserves to be kind of looked into. Because the idea makes sense. Yeah, magnet over here, iron in your blood. The iron in your blood, that's fact. We know that. It makes sense. The theory is there. Certainly needs to be fact-checked, though. Holy shit, that's why I've been waking up with my nose bleeding. Who knows, dude? No, what do you think of this quote? One a penny, two a penny, hot cross buns. I remember learning that shit on the recorder. Did you guys have to play the recorder? I know most of you guys are younger than me. Did you have to play the recorder in elementary school? Was that a thing that you guys had to do? So I remember it was 3rd grade, and we were all in class just we were just fucking that shit up, dude. You know that scene in SpongeBob? Somebody's lighting fireworks outside. Have you heard that scene in SpongeBob where like the trumpets come out? It's where they're doing the Super Bowl halftime show, and then they come out in the line. That's what we were 3rd grade, just fucking shit up, dude, with our recorders. Somebody said something about I'm a part of hippie elf cult that believes in the 5th plane. I gotta be able to see my closet when I sleep. Get uneasy when I can't. Why? Why do you need to see your closet? What's the motivation on that? Somebody said, oh yeah, Nico said recommend some music. Let me pull up my Spotify. What's been on the Spotify recently? You know what song I've been listening to a lot? 2 songs, actually. Okay, I got something about music. 2 songs I've been listening to a lot is Bad Company by Bad Company. I just been, my home workouts have been burpees. I've been doing Navy SEAL burpees. And I listen to Bad Company when I do them. And I just like, dude, I just get so in the zone. And also Night Moves by Bob Seger. I think that's his name. That song is a fucking classic. I'm listening to shit out of that song. But okay, here's something I think you guys are going to like. 100 Gex. People have told me time and time again, yeah, you got to check out 100 Gex. You look like Dylan Brady, yada, yada, yada. I be getting it, dude. People be telling me this shit. Well, I looked into it. I did my research. I listened to a couple 100 Gex songs. And at first listen, I listened to Money Machine. And I was like, what the hell is this? It's like, what the hell is this? This is god awful. That's what I said on my first listen. It's like, this is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. I legitimately thought that. But then I heard it again. And I was like, well, actually, I could see how people could like this. I could see this. I could see it. There's something about it that I'm like, I could see it. And then on my third listen, I was like, fuck, dude, this song might be good. I was like, this song might be good. And that's where I'm at right now. I don't know. It's confusing. I can say that. It is confusing. 100 Gex, like geckos. Yeah, it's 100 GECS. That's how it's spelled. Are they like Death Grips? Yeah, you can compare them a little bit to Death Grips. Yeah, I mean it's like this music that's constantly, it's absurd. It's absurd music is what it is. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. It's really out there. It's constantly switching. So there are definitely some comparisons to be tied to Death Grips. I don't know who Suno is though. Listen to Hand Crushed by a Mullet. The drop is insane. Or by a Mallet. I think I did listen to that the other day. Yeah, because I kind of went through their little EP or album, whatever it is. 4th listen time. No, I'm not going to listen to it on stream. Bro, you got to listen to other songs by them, bro. Money Machine is like their worst song. Yeah, I listened to Money Machine, and then also, I think it's called Stupid Horse. And same experience on both of them. Same experience. First time I heard them, I'm like, this is shit. Like, this is absolute shit. But then, yeah, like I said, the second listen, you kind of come back and you're like, what? Maybe it's not as shit as I thought. I personally recommend Hand Crushed by Mallet. I will definitely give that a good listen, though. One day I listened to Ghostmane, and I listened to a lot of his songs, and every one of them were trash. Dude, no, okay. Ghostmane, here's the thing. I understand not liking Ghostmane. I understand it's not for everybody. But listen to I think it's called Mercury Retrograde, or maybe it's just straight up Retrograde. It's called Mercury Retrograde is the song. Dude, that song is so fucking hard. It's ridiculous, man. Listen to that. Listen to some headphones or in your car somewhere that has decent bass. Listen to that shit. Oh my god. You're going to be so hyped. You're going to be amped. You're going to be ready to do some crazy shit. No, did you end up listening to Black Midi? I did listen to that one you sent me a little bit. Yeah. I like it. It's that was on KEXP, right? KEXP? KEXP? Yeah, it reminded me of I don't know why, but there's a band called Pup. I think their name is Pup. So it kind of vaguely reminded me of them for some reason. I lost my comments. There they are. Speaking of Ghostmane, okay, here's a little Ghostmane story. I remember, I don't know if I ever told this story, but my two front teeth, okay, my two front teeth, these are veneers, baby. My two front teeth aren't real. They're veneers. And, because, I mean, this is another story in itself, but I was always insecure in my teeth growing up. Always. My front teeth in particular. It was one of my biggest insecurities that I fucking... Dude, I literally convinced myself that I would never be able to, like, get a girlfriend because of my teeth. I literally convinced myself that shit. And I was, like, in high school. Because, you know, I'd go on Twitter and shit, and they'd see, like, guys with good teeth, like, perfect teeth. You know, I would see shit like that. And man, it just fucked me up. As a kid, it just fucked me up. And so I was always insecure about my teeth. And then eventually, as I got older, I finally got a couple of veneers. And that helped a lot, actually, with the insecurities. But now I'm good, man. I got to the point where I don't even give a fuck about that shit anymore. But anyway, where was I going with that? Oh, yeah. So I was getting my veneers. And the way they do it is they cut down your teeth. They cut your teeth down. They grind them down to like a little nub. And then they use your real tooth as like a post, and they put on the fake tooth on top of it and then like glue it to the fake tooth, basically is what they do. But I was in there and I was listening. Ghostmane just came out with a new album. It was the one with Mercury Retrograde on it. And I asked the dentist lady, I was like, can I listen to music? Can I listen to my headphones while you do this? And she was like, yeah, sure. She was like, hell yeah, thank you. And I had my shit. I had my headphones on. They were big ones, the over-the-ear headphones. And so the bass was bumping, bro. And they were grinding my teeth. They had like a little tiny sawzall. And they were just grinding my teeth. And I was listening to Ghostmane. And just boom. And I was watching little flakes of my tooth just fly up into the air. Ta, 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 ta. My mouth was open. They were operating on me, listening to Ghostmane. Dude, that was the most hardcore shit like I've ever been a part of. I was like, oh my God, like this is so hardcore. Like while it was happening, I was enjoying it. It's like the weirdest thing. What's your opinion about Joe Rogan moving to Spotify? I did see that. I mean, good for him. I mean, he fucking made some cake doing it. So good for him. I mean, in terms of my personal feelings on it, I don't watch Joe Rogan anymore. So I personally don't really care that much in my life. But it will be kind of a Joe Rogan-less YouTube will be a little weird. I will say that. It will be a little weird. He's really kind of in a way kind of become a pillar of YouTube in his own way. You know, he's separate, but he's always there. You know, he's always there in this YouTube. And he's obviously not going anywhere. Like, people are going to upload his clips on here, obviously. But it's not from him. It'll be from, like, third parties. You Zac Efron your teeth. I did, when I was younger, I did chip one of my front teeth. Because I was playing basketball and somebody tripped me. And I fell, bam, just flat on my face. Busted one of my teeth. When I was about 6 years old, I fell face first into a metal table, and now one of my front teeth is permanently higher than the other. It happens, bro. It happens. That's life. I got like 3 cavities, but shh, don't tell my dog. I'm trying to be a good mom. Dude, in my adult teeth, I've never had a cavity. I'm gonna knock on wood on that one. Yeah, never had a cavity in my adult teeth. I think I had when I was a kid, though. I like it when he speaks to people like Henry Rollins, Daryl Davis, and Ben Shapiro. Oh, Joe Rogan. Yeah, I mean, he's always good about having, you know, all walks of life come on there. That's one of the coolest things about it. Mod Badron? Mod? Is that how you say that? Mod? Badron? He said, hey, fuckers. What's up, brother? How you doing? Do you watch Barstool? No, not really. I mean, there's certainly some videos that I've seen. But I mean, I'm not like a religious Barstool watcher or anything like that. Dude, look at okay, so I've been making this bedroom pop song, right? I've been going the fuck off in terms of writing lyrics, man. It's insane. Hang on, I'm gonna pull them all up and we're gonna kind of go through them. So many. Is this all of them? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, yeah, we got them. Okay. Got all these different lyrics I got, and I have other ones that are like written physically. This was, I think this was the first one actually. Not sure. Can I make this bigger at all? Yeah, there we go. Think you've got a hold on me. You must be fooling. Like you got me on my knees. Hell am I doing? Hell am I doing? Heart's been on fire. We've had our time. Don't be afraid. Life is your name, dude. It's too bad you're with me, girl. You can't fix me. Lost my mind 100 times. It won't be easy, bro. Dude, okay. One of these has like the writings of a deranged man. Yeah, dude, right here. Look at this. I was going off on this one. I was listening to Avril Lavigne, Complicated, and for some reason there was like a thought. Look at, stop analyzing everything. You are a fucking human, not a robot. I'm telling you right now, get out of your head. Dude, what is that shit? These are the writings. There's no such thing as worthless knowledge. Dude, yeah, I'm a loon. Yeah, I'm a loon. People that do hardcore drugs end up in a bad low point in their lives. Not appealing at all to me. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Definitely agree with that statement. Seen it a million times. Working on a meme right now for the server. It says Snoop Do, my guy, my guy. You ever use Netflix? Sometimes. Sometimes. I really don't watch anything, man. I don't watch anything like I don't watch TV, I don't watch Netflix. If I'm watching like a video, it's like on YouTube. That's it. Really, for the most part. The last movie I watched was I watched half of an Alexander the Great movie with I think his name's Colin Farrell. I think that's his name. He plays Alexander the Great because I just read an Alexander the Great book. And I was like, shit, I'm gonna check out a movie real quick. And I watched half of it and I was like, this movie sucks. Hey Noah, check my last comment. I got you. Sam for World, that's hilarious. Don't read that book, kids. What? I remember reading Anthony Kiedis' autobiography, and after all that I wanted to do was taking hard drugs. Yeah, I remember watching a documentary about the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and he was talking about how he did like heroin at the age of like something crazy, like 13 or something. He was really young, and he did heroin on accident because he thought it was cocaine. Like that's any better? It might be better. I don't know. Yeah, that goes with this question. Max said, "What do you class as a hardcore drug?" You know, I don't know. I mean, lower levels is obviously like, you know, like weed and stuff, and then like shrooms is definitely, I wouldn't call it hardcore, but it's getting a little up there. You know, that's something that you know, people do it recreationally, and I don't really know. I mean, I don't, like, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like, I don't care, but I don't really know if that is the greatest idea to be taking psychedelics like on the reg. I'm not sure if that's the greatest idea. But then getting a little more hardcore, cocaine is definitely up there. And then you got your obvious ones. I mean, you got your obvious ones like crack, heroin, stuff like that. I mean, these are obvious ones. But yeah, and then prescription pills, prescription drugs. I mean, prescription drugs go from the bottom to the top. Me personally, I don't fuck with prescription medication, dude. I do not. I've taken Adderall a couple times in my life because I was convinced that they will help you with finals. Yeah, but that was it, dude. I ain't fucking with none of that. None of like the painkiller stuff. That's not for me, man. I've seen people in my personal life just like go off the deep end on that stuff. And when somebody you care about, when you see them like just get fucked up like that, it takes a toll on you. And yeah, I'm not going anywhere near any of it. Me neither, but I was young and in a very weird moment in life when I read that book. Crack is just cocaine with baking soda and water in it. Yeah, but it's it's a lot worse for you. I mean, look at you see the crackhead videos. You see what they do. Have you seen Mike Patton talk about Anthony Kiedis? Potentially. I don't know who Mike Patton is. I'm gonna look him up. No. Okay, I'm looking at this guy, and I'm gonna say no. I have not seen this guy talk about Anthony Kiedis. Who is this guy? He looks weirdly familiar, but I don't know why. Yeah, I have no idea why. NoahForWorld, how you doing, bro? Did help with the finals. I think it did. But it just makes it really easy for you to zone in. Like, it's hard to get distracted when you're on it, because you do it, and then, because I remember doing it, and then I went to the library. I was like, all right, I got this final in like 4 hours. I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna take this, get in here, and just study, just cram 4 hours, get ready for this final. So you get in there. I got into the library, and I was like, dude, you're just zoned the fuck in. And then you go take the final. And yeah, I mean, it worked. See, that's the thing, though. It worked for my math final. I felt like it worked. But I did the same thing with an English final, like I think the next year. And I did not get the same results, because it worked really well for like the analytical, like numbers. Like, this is the equation. Oh, this fits perfectly. This is the equation for this quadratic formula, all this shit. Like, I could remember that. I could remember where the variables go. But something like, like English, where it's more like you're stimulating more like right brain. Right brain's creative side, right? Yeah, it's more like creative stimulation. It did not work for that. Have you ever done nitrous oxide, aka laughing gas, Noah? No. I've done Freon. What is Freon? I think that's what it's called, if I remember correctly. It's the stuff. What is drug in AC units? Yeah, Freon. Dude, that was literally the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. And people, it blows my mind people do this shit. Like, what the fuck are you thinking? I was led astray. I was like a 14-year-old boy, and I was led astray. Mr. Bungle? Who's Mr. Bungle? I went to my math final. This is Lou. This is Lou saying this. He said, I went to my math final high as fuck, and I really thought I was doing something. Yeah, it'll do that to you sometimes. It makes you feel like, shit, man, I'm really... like, in the moment, you're like, damn, look at me. I'm in the zone right now. Like, I'm getting it. Felt good. Like, felt like Good Will Hunting or something. That's hilarious. But I got a 62 on it. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah. I mean, that's the classic thing with, like, with weed, dude. It's like, when you're on it, you're like, dude, like, man, I'm having all these good ideas. Dude, like, that could be a movie. Oh, my God. You're, like, thinking about all this shit. You're like, oh, my God. Like, I'm a genius, bro. And then, but if you, like, write any of them down or, like, do a voice recorder or something, usually, not always, but usually you'll go listen to it later when you're sober and you're like, this is fucking stupid. What the hell was I thinking? Nitrous oxide is really common in the UK. You can find the containers, you take it, and all over the street. Oh, is that like whippets? Is that what that is? Is nitrous oxide whippets? Yeah. Yeah, I know what that is. Over here we call it whippets. That's another one of those drugs. It's like, dude, I've never done it. But I've been around people who were doing it. I remember one time I was sitting in a circle of people and they were all doing it. Like, you know, they were just passing the fucking thing around. Or no, they were filling up this big ass balloon going around. And I remember watching them. They would do it and then like you like doze off. You're like, you kind of like just doze off for a second. Then you come back and you're like, whoa, that was awesome. And I was like, dude, like that's it? It just lasts 10 seconds? That's it? They're like, yeah, that's it. I'm like, what a complete waste of time. What a complete waste of time. Like, that, what is that, dude? You're going to do something that lasts 10 seconds? That just sounds so dumb to me. I don't get it. And I've never done it. You know, I've never done it. There's probably some people that could be like, well, until you do, you won't understand. And, you know, maybe they do have a point, but it seems kind of ridiculous. Steve-O. Yeah, Steve-O. I remember watching that documentary about him. He had a big problem with those. That's a video talking about all the drugs he did. Yeah, he would do it. I remember in that documentary, he would like got so good where he could like do it. And like while he was doing it, he'd be unscrewing the next one and then be able to put it in. Can you please pronounce my name correctly? I can try. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do.
Mahbadran.
I think that's how you say it. Mad Badran. That's according to Google here. Mad Badran. Is that right? Did I checkmate your ass, bro? Did I checkmate your ass? One more time.
Majd Badran.
Or maybe it's Majd Badran.
Majd Badran.
Let me know. It's also really dangerous. Those kind of gaseous drugs, the ones you inhale, can kill you easily. Yeah. Boom, called it. No, was that not right? Eric Guzman. What's up? Your name sounds familiar. Have you been in here before? But Brandon Lucia also just messaged me. I'll get to that in a moment. Where was I at? Oh yeah, Eric Guzman. Have you been in here before? He says, man, how do you deal with anxiety? Well, you know, the best for me in my life, because, you know, that's something I've personally dealt with, you know, fucking plenty of times, and from all over the board, really. You know, I feel like my life is one constant project of trying to like fix myself, and for better or for worse, you know, that's sort of the mindset that I'm constantly in. I always feel like something's wrong with me and I gotta fucking fix it. And, you know, that's why it's kind of what got me on the train of like self-improvement and reading like, you know, books about self-control and shit like that. And, yeah, there's been plenty of times where like, yeah, dude, just dealing with anxiety, whether it's social anxiety or just anxiety in general. And I find, and I've talked about this before, but this is just sort of my philosophy on life in general. The answer to pain is always in the pain. So whenever you're feeling anxious, whatever you feel the most like anxiety about, like let's say you feel a lot of anxiety about public speaking. Okay. Let's just say that's your example. Like, yeah, dude, I'm really, really afraid of public speaking. That's for sure like the biggest thing that gives me anxiety. Well, then what you got to do is you got to pull yourself to like somewhere to sign up to do public speaking. That means the first thing you got to do is you got to go sign up to go public speak somewhere. You got to go do it. That's the only way you're going to get over it. It's not going to go away. It's not going to magically go away, this sort of like discomfort you feel. The only way to get it to go away is you got to fucking like get in its face and be like, here I am. And yeah, using this public speaking example, yeah, you're going to sign up for public speaking. And you go do it. Yeah, you're probably going to fucking flop. You're probably going to suck ass. And people are going to be like, man, that's kind of cringy. You know, maybe they'll think that. Who cares, man? Let them think it. Who gives a fuck? You know, because it's also, when it comes to other people's perceptions of you, because that's a big cause of anxiety, especially nowadays for a lot of people. But when it comes to other people's perceptions of you, whether it be like a random dude, a friend, or whoever, and I'm not even trying to get all religious or anything. I'm not even that religious. But it's like, I'm just using these words because it's like we all kind of understand. When you are desiring to control people's thoughts of you, you're trying to play God. That means you want to be God. It's like, you want to be God? Like, do you have like an ego problem? Like, that's not right. Like, who cares what somebody thinks about you? You care like what's going on up here? That's fucking weird, dude. Let them think what they want to think. Like, you're going to think what you want to think. You're not going to let them control your thoughts. So why do you want to control theirs? There's this theory somewhere that says you don't actually have a problem. It's just your personality and you always have it, but you'll just transfer it to the next source of anxiety. Yeah, I mean, I certainly agree with that. That's something I think I've realized over time. And I think it's kind of one of the hardest pills to swallow, is a lot of times, and there are exceptions, of course, like there are people with actually real problems. There are people that have legitimate problems and they need help with those. But I think a lot of times people, you know, they feel like something's wrong. Like they're like, I'm not this way. Like I'm not X, Y, and Z. I'm not here. I'm over here. Like, and this is me. So something must be wrong. Like I'm not like them. Like, cause you look at people who in your mind are like perfect in every way. They have everything that like you think you want. And you're like, I'm not them. Therefore something must be wrong with me. And, I think the hardest pill to swallow is the fact that, dude, there's nothing wrong with you. Like, you're perfect. You're fine. And that doesn't mean that you can't, like, want to improve yourself. Like, yeah, sure, like, maybe you're not good at doing this. Well, yeah, go improve that. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be better. But I think that's the hardest pill to swallow, is realizing that there's nothing wrong with you. And, like, you're good. You're good. And it's kind of a paradox, because the more you start thinking that you're fucked up, well, you're actually going to fuck yourself up. Not giving a fuck what others think of you is an alpha mindset. Yeah, I mean, I really don't like using like alpha beta terminology and stuff like that, like red pill type of stuff. Although I think it is valid sometimes, but yeah, I mean, in this example, yeah, I mean, that is, you know, using, you know, the internet definitions of like alpha beta type shit. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks of you. It really doesn't. I mean, unless you're like just like a straight up just horrible person, then maybe you should listen to what other people are saying a little bit and take people's criticism into account for sure. But it's like, dude. It's like, dude, who cares? It's really, and that sounds pessimistic, but it's not. That's actually the most freeing thing ever, is like realizing like, dude, nobody cares. Like, why do I think people care so much about what I'm doing? Because they don't. People are too wrapped up with themselves. Like, they might look at you and like think about you for a couple seconds, but then they're right back to their own world. And you're doing the same thing. So it's like, dude, Just do what you want to do. Just do what you want to do. Probably most important thing in life is acceptance, I guess, but you probably shouldn't use it as an excuse to be lazy. Yeah, no, I don't see it that way. I don't think acceptance is being lazy, because if you accept yourself, then that kind of frees you up from like the paralysis by analysis that you're getting of looking at everybody and like thinking like, oh, I'm fucked up, oh dude, like I'm not like that, oh dude, like fuck, I'll never be like that. Like, if you're constantly thinking like that, you're paralyzing yourself, because you're like, I don't stand a chance, dude. I don't stand a chance. That's what you're thinking. And therefore, you're not going to take action on the things that you want to take action on. But then when you realize, like, oh, shit, like I'm good, actually. Like, I'm good. And, like, yeah, like, these guys are cool. Like, cool, I got love for these guys. Hell yeah. But, like, I don't really care what they think. Then that, like, frees you up, and you feel, now you're ready to move. You're like, hell yeah, like, I feel good, dude. I feel stretched out. I feel relaxed. Like, let's get to it. People are too worried thinking about what you think of them to care what they think of you. Oh, wait, let me read that again. People are too worried thinking about what you think of them to care about what they think of you. Yeah. Well, it's also it's kind of a mirror. You use people, I mean, you use a lot of things in life as a mirror, but people especially, if you look at, it's like when you see something and it's like, not always, but usually when you see something that's cringe, okay, because that's like a big thing on the internet, cringe compilations, shit like that. I'm using this as the example. When you see something that's cringe, you're like, oh, that dude is cringy. What you're doing, this is just my theory, what you're doing is you're putting yourself in his shoes, and you're like, oh my God. Like, you're seeing yourself in his shoes, and you're like, oh my God, if I was like that, oh my God, I don't want to be like that. It's like you're just projecting your insecurities on that person, and you would feel weird if that were you, therefore it's cringe. I don't know. That's just sort of my theory on that. But yeah, you use people as a mirror. You project like things that you don't like about yourself, you put on others. And you start thinking, like, this guy sucks because of X, Y, and Z. Really, you're just assessing yourself. Well, my main problem is that I am terrified of humiliation, being seen as an idiot. And I kind of hate myself for that. Yeah, well, okay, there in one of the books that I read, there's a quote. I can't remember it exactly, but it was something along the lines of, it was a little story. It was this Civil War time. It was like some generals or something on the Union or something. But like they would meet up all the time, and they were like friends. They would meet up and they'd go out and they'd have like shooting practice. They'd like throw up the pigeons or whatever, like the pull shoot thing. They would do that. And there was a few of them. And there was one guy that would always go out, and for whatever reason, maybe his gun didn't work. Maybe he just wasn't feeling that day. He always had an excuse as to why he couldn't. Like, nah, I'm not going to shoot it. Today's not my day. He would never join them in the game of shooting because he didn't want to tarnish his reputation. He didn't want to be humiliated by missing, and he didn't want to risk, the glory. He didn't want to risk trying to get the glory by like looking cool in front of these people and then fucking up and being humiliated. So he never did anything. So he just walked away every day with zero reputation. So I guess you got to ask yourself, what's better, having zero reputation, like just doing nothing, or risking fucking up? And yeah, and then maybe you'll fuck up. But the kind of the trick is, though, if you fuck up, people don't care. It's like, whatever. People get over these things really quickly. They're not going to hold it over your head. And if they do, they're just a dickhead. And like, life's going to give them theirs eventually. That sounds awesome. I haven't had a banana in forever. Says Juicebox. Were you a psychology student? No. I took a psychology class, but no, I wasn't. That wasn't like my major or anything. This is just stuff I think about a lot. And I think, I'll tell you, speaking of things that I think about a lot, I think a lot about doomers. I think a lot about doomers. Because ever since those memes started coming out, the doomer, the zoomer, the bloomer, the boomer, all that shit, it's funny. It's funny. But I really think that, like, it's art in its own way. it's describing life in like these memes. It's really kind of beautiful, I think. But I think a lot about doomers, because I think doomers really got it rough. And there was a time in my life where I would consider myself a doomer. I went through that shit. I went through that little doomer phase. And you know, like I didn't watch them religiously, but when I found out about them, if I find out about something, I got to go check it out. And I heard about the red pill, the black pill, all that shit. So I was like, I'm going to go see what all this commotion is about. So I know what they're on. I know what they're on. What the fuck is a bloomer? Bloomer is just an optimistic doomer. I don't know. Look it up if you want to get a full description. But I think a lot about, you know, doomer guys, because I think a lot of them do have it rough. And it's really the solutions to all their problems. Why doesn't Noah look at the long comments? Right now, I'm not really looking at a lot of comments. I'll go back in a second once I'm done explaining this. But yeah, doomers got it rough. The answer to their problems is just a simple switch. You know, because a lot of them, you know, we have like incels and stuff like that. Guys who think that, man, they're never going to get a fucking girl and shit like that. And it's like, because they're ugly. You know, they convince themselves they're ugly and, you know, all the black pill stuff. Dude, it's really simple. Okay, let's say you're a guy. Let's say you're a doomer dude. You're a doomer dude. And you go into a bar and, like, you want to get a girl, man. Like, you want to get laid. You're trying to get a girlfriend, whatever it is. You go into a bar, you know, you're trying to be social, you're pushing yourself, hell yeah, that's dope. You get out there, you get into the bar, and you're looking around, and you see a couple girls, you're like, oh yeah, like, shit, they're pretty cute, like, maybe I should make a move. That's what you think. But then that sort of black pill mindset starts setting in that you gave yourself. And you look around, you see like the other dudes there, and you're like, oh my god, like that dude's so much better looking than me, like fucking, like, dude, he's taller than me, fucking, like, dude, look at me, dude, like, I suck. You know what I mean? Like, my facial hair is not that great. It's patchy. You start thinking all this shit. You're like, oh, fuck, dude. And my hairline's not that good. And you're like, man, like, dude, like, I have zero chance. You know, you think of that. You think that. And well, if you're thinking like that, dude, people can tell. People can definitely tell. Like, it's like a sixth sense, man. People can see that from a mile away. And nobody's gonna like want to come near you. Nobody's gonna really want to interact with you on like a deeper level, because they can just feel it. They can feel it. You're not there. You're somewhere else. Well, all it takes is a simple switch, dude. You just gotta switch that shit. Ian Modson, what's up, bro? Me and Ian had this conversation actually. Yeah, it just takes a simple switch. You gotta walk in there, and you can still keep all the same things in mind. You can walk in there and be like, hell yeah, I'm in this bar. Look at the couple cute girls. Hell yeah. I might make a move on these motherfuckers. And then you look around at the other dudes, you're like, dude, look at these guys. Like, these guys are dope. Man, he's a good-looking guy. You go shake up with him. That's my boy. This good-looking guy right here, he's my man. I love this guy. And you're like, shit, look at me, dude. Look at me. My beard's a little patchy, but fuck. That's me, baby. If you think like that, I guarantee you're going to get girls. Guarantee it. Is Noah the kid? Is Noah the kid that the dude conceives in The Big Lebowski? Facts. By the way, Juicebox came in with $1.99 and he said vibes. He said vibes. Thank you, Juicebox, for the $1.99. I appreciate you. I appreciate you to the ends of the earth and back. All right, now I'll read on comments. I went on a little tirade for a minute. Okay. Max said, there was a theory somewhere that says you don't actually have a problem. Oh, wait, I already read that one. Okay, hold up. Belchman, mental health is biologically proven. It's a fact that people with depression have lower levels of a certain chemical in the body and a region of their brain is smaller. Yeah, I mean, there's certainly, serotonin plays a big part. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend like I know science very well. I'm not a science guy. I know the basics, but that's about it. So I'm not even going to like try and comment on anything like that, because I'll just make myself sound like a fucking idiot. But yeah, no, certainly brain chemistry plays a major role for sure. But my personal belief is I think thought is something that can be conquered. I think you can become a master of your thoughts. And I think a lot of problems, not always, I think a lot of times people can solve their problems through trying to conquer their mind. Because, you know, when you want to talk science, bro, let's talk about neuroplasticity. That's the ability to literally rewire your brain. And really at any age. I mean, obviously when you're younger, it's easier. But Yeah, you want to talk science, bro? Let's talk about neuroplasticity. What I learned is that it's none of my business what people think of me. Out of sight, out of mind, literally. Yeah, it's none of your business. It really isn't. People's judgments of you is none of your business. That's public domain. My dad made this really good sweet breakfast recipe with Nutella sandwich dipped in egg and milk like French toast, peppered with powdered sugar, and then served with a banana. That sounds fire. Alright, I'm just going to skip to the bottom. Okay. Being a master of your thought is a thought in itself. No, I wouldn't agree with that. I would say it's a mindset. Being a master of your thought is a mindset, not a thought. Cuz thought, see, now we're getting more into like now it's more philosophical, thinking about, you know, what is thought. And I think thought, first of all, most of your thoughts aren't even yours. Like, most of your thoughts is like shit that like you seen somewhere else. Like, fucking your friend told you saw this fucking tweet. Your grandma told you that years ago. Most of your thoughts, like, they're not even coming from you. Like, there's somebody else's in your... I sort of see thought as like, you know, some hippie shit. You want to talk about some hippie shit? When I light up an incense and I'm watching the smoke just kind of flow across my room, I think, oh, like, that's what thought is. It's just like this flowing thing. And you can choose to pay attention to it or not. You're going to get to my comment? Oh, yeah. Brandon Lucia messaged me. He said, been feeling burnt out after graduation. Any tips? Well, I would say that's probably pretty natural. Okay, you just fucking thought equals thoth. Emerald tablets, baby. There was a graduation burnt out. Yeah, I mean, you just graduated. You fucking put in work, and you're wanting to do what you're wanting to do, and it's natural. And I think you should do it to an extent. It's just sort of, relax, dude. Just take a load off. Relax, man. Pat yourself on the back. Have that moment where you smoke a cigar. You know what I'm saying? Have that cigar moment in your life. And I don't know why I had to make that fucking visualization. But yeah, dude, just have a moment where you can just breathe a little bit. And it's totally natural to feel burnt out after you just did all this. You just did finals. I'm sure that shit was stressful. Yeah, I think the best thing you do is just take a load off. Dude, go on a little vacation. Like, you don't have to, like, literally, like, go fucking buy a plane, go somewhere else like that. Like literally, dude, just hop in your car and just, like, dude, you live in California. There's plenty of beautiful places. Just go to, like, a park or something. Just go somewhere beautiful around you. I'm sure you know of one. And then just spend the day. Just pack a lunch or something to spend the day, man, and just relax. And then come back, get a good night's sleep. And the next morning be like, all right, let's go. Not gonna lie, I feel like Pornhub has been introducing Pornhub Live for the last year and a half. Yeah, they have. I didn't even think about that. Brandon then he now said, I won't relax until I can hold the degree in my hands. Nah, dude, that doesn't make any sense. You know it's coming, right? Right? You know it's coming. Then why are you... It's gonna take like a month to get to you anyway. Like, but you know it's coming, right? And maybe you don't. If you don't, then yeah, I wouldn't blame you for kind of freaking out. But it's coming. It's just a little fucking piece of paper, dude. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's nice to have. I got mine framed. It's nice to have for sure, but it's like, but you did it. Like, you did it. No, I was inspired by last stream, and I hit some chocolate milk with my boy. Let me know how that goes. Like, has he tasted it yet? What do you think about butterfly knives or bail songs? I am learning a few tricks. I had a butterfly knife when I was growing up. I was always flinging that shit around. Ta, ta. I wasn't very good with it, but I was always just ta ta. I would just hold one in and just ta 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 ta. One thing that pisses me off the most is trust fund hippies. Off the most is trust fund hippies. Like, fuck you. You can't just live in Hawaii and get paid to breathe and look pretty and expect my Instagram famous. It takes hard work. Or expect to be Instagram famous. Yeah. What are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? It's best not to worry about these things. Just, they live in a different world. People like that, they live in another world. They really do. So it's like, just let them live. But you're not going to change them. If you're obsessed with getting a girl, you become unattractive and it looks weird. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. It's like yeah, I mean people like playing a game. People like the game of relationships. People love playing the game. It's fun. It's fun to like have to feel like you're chasing something. You know? So if you give somebody the feeling that they don't really have to chase you, then you know they might get bored. But some people take that overboard and they constantly are playing the too hard to get. You know? So there's certainly a middle ground that you have to kind of master. Come to Vegas, dude. We'll hang out. That'd be great, man. That'd be great. Where do you live in Vegas? Do you live near the Strip? You don't have to tell me like exactly or anything, but do you live like near the Strip or are you more out elsewhere? Get some. Degree's not coming till July. Yeah, but I mean, you know it's coming. So don't let it stress you out. Belchman, I'm taking what you just said. I copied and pasted what you just said and I Googled it. What the hell is this? Hoes be like, I'm tired? What the fuck is this? My man is on some next level memes. It's all about making yourself look more attractive and not chasing anybody. Yeah, I mean, it's just all about just fucking, just try and live a good life, man. Just try and improve yourself. Try and live a good life. Just try and be, you know, it's the most cliche fucking thing in the world, but, you know, cliches are cliches for a reason. You just gotta try to be like the fucking best self you can be. You know, just every day try and be a better man. It's a fact that I know a ton of people think I'm weird. I don't care. I think they're dumb, so. Yeah, dude, the way I sort of see it, I say this to myself a lot. I talk to myself a lot. And I'm always just chatting, having fireside chats with myself. But one of the things I say is like people think I'm crazy. Motherfucker, that's not how I see it. You're crazy. You're all crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. That's what I be thinking sometimes. Like, no, you motherfuckers are crazy. What are these people DM'd me while I was slaving at Wendy's? I went to Wendy's today, saying they had solution to living a better life and living freely. Scientology. I nearly yeeted my phone across the room. Dude, Scientology will hook you up. I'm telling you right now, straight up, come join us, bro. Plot twist. This whole time I'm a Scientologist and I've been trying to recruit you guys in. Who did the fan art in the back? Dude, I went to Wendy's today. Got that 4 for 4. Wendy, I said this a million motherfucking times, and I'll say it a million motherfucking more. Wendy's is the most underrated fast food place known to man. You go in there, get that 4 for 4 with that crispy chicken sandwich, spicy nuggets, creamy sriracha sauce, sweet tea to drink. Oh my god, dude, you're a king. You're a king. Go home, feast. For $4, feast for $4. You're insane, dude. You have chats with yourself calling everyone crazy. I know. I know. I'm a loony. I'm a loony guy. Last week I coomed so hard at my thetan levels. What is that? What's a thetan? Young Crip, what's up? What's good, G? How you doing? Cheers to you, brother. Tasio says, I'm not like, and I can't pretend. The sun is gone, but I have a light. The day is done, but I'm having fun. Yeah, dude, that was one of my favorite songs for a little bit. I think I'm done, maybe just happy. All right, I'm going to go play some 7 Days, says NoahForWorld. Yeah, I think that's a good time. I think it's time to cut this off. I think it's time to say our goodbyes. What do you guys think? Let me close out of some of these things right here. All right, boys. Oh, wow. That's just amazing. All right, got it ready. Like, no, Karen, I'm not about to pull inspirational bullshit out of my ass. Scientology, Thetans. Oh, dude, I don't know anything about fucking psychology or Scientology. I read this comment. Chronomint said, please do more psychology talks. Yeah, I'm always glad to do that. I love talking about that shit. I like just talking about the mind and like the tricks that your fucking head can play on you. These are things that I like to think about. Kind of a funny little thing, isn't it? Anyway, Young Kep. Y'all know what time it is. Young. Oh, shit.
Kepler.
H2O.
Young Kepler. Young Kepler got laws. Young Kepler pack equations. Young Kepler love math. Do a revolution on your neck. Aim can't miss. Got the sun at the focus. My pasta be expensive. Money be extensive. Girls all over me. Kepler don't even care. And Kepler got data.
Psycho this, but I hate that.
Rahe didn't trust me
Till he saw me in my Gucci suit. Lil Zay coming at you on that new level stuff. Nothing stops us.
I always say the wrong line right there.
Please, ruthless in circles like ellipses. And if you got a problem, I'ma hit you with the
llama. Kepler got a problem.
I'ma shoot the revolutions.
Young Kepler got a scooter. Young Kepler's
New equation has an inverse. Your equation has an equality. Kepler don't.
It's your boy. I don't smack. I hit you in your back.
Hell yeah. That heel flip is for only me to see. Ooh. Young Kepler, I'm icy right now, boo. R.I.P. Bailey, seriously, what is she staring at? I don't know, what is she staring at? She's probably looking at,
Young Kepler, I'm icy right now, bro.
she's probably looking at that guy that was running across. The old neighbor. Young Kepler, I'm icy right now, boo. Because there's a guy. Where's the guy? Am I picturing things? Oh, no, there he is. Yeah, there's a guy that runs across. And he was my neighbor, so he ran into the yard next door. And that's probably what my dog's staring at. That's what young Bailey was staring at. That was middle-aged Bailey, actually. Bailey was looking at us. She's looking at us. I bet you play that on a daily basis. I play that on a Tuesday and Thursday basis. The guy that was accidentally impregnated into history. I know, right? Just out there for a little run. I remember him. He was kind of a strange character. That house, I actually, both of our neighbors to the side were a little strange. They were both a little weird. And then right across the street was an old couple. Like, they were old. They were already retired. And I remember the older guy, like the guy, his name was Charlie. I think that was his name. His name was Charlie. And he always, like, he called my mom Mickey, like Mickey Mouse. He called my mom Mickey Mouse. And, yeah, it was weird. And then the guy next to us, the guy who lived to our right, like, when we were all little, we thought he would, like, dude, like, you don't go over there. He was the house, like, you don't go in his yard, dude. Like, you might not come back. And then behind me lived this group of these three kids. And one of them was in my grade. It was a girl. And she played football, actually. Because I played football up into freshman year of high school. That was my last year. But so did she. She was like a football girl. And but yeah, she was like my best friend growing up. But we'd go there every day. Because she had a little brother who was the same age as my little brother. So we'd go over there every day and we'd always be playing, hanging out. Playing basketball, playing football, just going nuts, dude. And I remember kind of an interesting story about that time is we'd go over there. We were young, you know. This is middle school era probably. We were young. Or we'd always play, like I said, football, about some sport. We were playing, and I remember the girl, like some days she would just like start crying. she would just like start crying, like over stuff. And I was young. I was like, what the heck? It's like, what the heck? Like, what happened? Like, what is she crying about? What the fuck is going on? But when I look back at it now, what I realized was happening is, like, she was maturing. Like, she was turning into, like, a woman. And, like, she didn't want to be treated like a fucking boy anymore. And so that was, like, a conflict that she was dealing with. Yeah, it was just kind of a weird time. Well, it wasn't a weird time. It was a good time. I had a lot of fun memories back there. Do an interview with my mom. She a therapist. Yeah, dude, I could use some of that probably. Young Acorn, what's up, brother? Have you released a video where you peek over the fence and rap? No, I haven't released it. No, I mean I have it. All right though, guys. All right though. It's time. It is time to call it quits. I got maybe one last little tiny sip of tea. All right, fantastic, boys. Let's get into this. Security camera. Security cam. Selfie stick. All right, boys. Look at my reflection right there. All right, boys. How you doing? You already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. Dude, I could play with this shit for hours. Alright. It looks so trippy. This looks like a 90s music video. Like this type of shot. Alright, I'm done. Alright, boys. Grab your homies. Give some thumbs up. Grab your homies. Give a thumbs up. What we got in here? We got Great Path, Belchman, Roach Dog Jr., Tasio S. Kimball, Great Path, Sheco Martinez, Belchman, Young Acorn, Majd Bedron, Cougar Carnes, Destiny is Lucid, Walter Clements, Stanford World, Ruben Hicks, Cougar Carnes, Roach Dog Jr., I don't know if I said those already, Human Error. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you to the ends of the earth, man. Always going to be here for you. You need me, hit me up. Join the Discord. Follow me on Instagram. Yeah, all that shit. You know what it is. You know what it is. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the night. Diego Torres, Chronoman. Drowned. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Young Crip. Salutations. Love you.